my dear, lovely students. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the session. How are you doing? I hope you are healthy, happy, fit, and fine. I hope you're excited about today's session. Hi, those who have just joined. Welcome to the wonderful session. So good to have you. How are you doing? Please let me know. Hope you are healthy. Hope you are taking good care of yourself. Winter is here, so I'm sure it's very cold. So you're wearing your jackets properly, you're eating the right food, right? You're having a lot of green vegetables, right? Great. Welcome to the session. So we are going to continue with a very special vocabulary of Christmas, and today we are going to learn words associated with letter E. Before we begin, why don't you quickly use the share button and invite a lot of your friends so that we can have great fun together. The more the merrier, right? So please use the share button. We'll wait for a couple of seconds when you can join, when you can ask your friends to join in our wonderful Fundoo classes, which are full of fun, enthusiasm, learning, right? So let's wait for a few more seconds. Hi to those who have just joined. Welcome to the session. How are you, lovely kids? I hope you're keeping well. Great. So good to have you. So today Santa is having a lot of words starting with letter E pertaining to our Christmas vocabulary. So I hope you're excited about today's class. Quickly give me a thumbs up. Let me know if we are good to begin with today's session. And those of you who don't know me, my name is Juhi Narula. I have 12 years of experience in training students for various competitive exams. I also happen to be a life skills coach and a content creator. I've done my bachelor's in technology and master's in business administration. So that's a quick about me. So let's get started. I hope you are ready. I hope you have invited your friends. Quickly do so. If you have still not invited, let everybody join and let the fun begin. So, like we are discussing that most of the words that we are getting in our Christmas series are either pertaining to something which is eatable, desserts. That's what the word we did with our letter series D, right? And we did dips and now we are doing eggnog. So the interesting words that are coming up. We learned deviled eggs also. Remember, it's sort of an appetizer that we learned when we were dealing with the letter D. So we have yet another word, eggnog. So what is eggnog? How many of you have drunk this? This is basically a drink which is made from eggs. You add spices to it and cream. When we learned this letter C, we did this very interesting word, cinnamon. So it's a spice which is added in the savory is made during the time of Christmas. So cinnamon, you'll add it to the cake. We also add it in eggnog, right? So in some recipes, we also include alcohol as an ingredient. So now there's this very interesting word, ingredient. What do we mean by ingredient? Have you seen some cookery shows where this term is very frequently used? So ingredient means what are the things that you're adding to make the recipe. Okay, so what are the spices? What is the grain, sugar, caramel? What are you adding to make that particular dish? So that specific term is ingredients. Okay, so I hope you're clear with the meaning of the word eggnog. So it's a sort of a Christmas drink which is made of eggs, of course, that you can gather from the word eggnog, right? And you add spices to it. At times, alcohol is also added. So we are making a quick sentence. Daisy enjoyed the eggnog made by her mother, right? So I have two questions, two tasks for you. First, you're going to let me know that have you ever had eggnog? If yes, let me know. And how did you like it? That's a second question. Oh, I've got one more task. Use this word in a sentence, right? Write this word, right? So that you're clear with the spelling and make a sentence. If possible, try to write the meaning of the word as well. Eggnog. 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 Great. Wonderful. So good to have such wonderful sentences coming. Right? So eggnog. Okay. Great. So I hope we are sorted with this word. Quickly give me a thumbs up if we are good to go to the next one. Everybody, let's get going. Are we sorted with this word? Good to go to the next one. Great. Wonderful you are. So let's move to the next word. The next word is elf. No, this is a mythical. Mythical means something which is imaginary, which is a part of mythology. These are small, often mischievous. Mischievous means uh, troublemakers, right? So, magical beings with pointed ears. So, if they have specific pointed ears, they are dwarf. They are small in size. So, we call, I mean, in the mythology, these are Santa's little helpers. So, how are we making a sentence? With a small frame and bright eyes, he would always reminded her of an elf of some sort, right? So again, we are doing words pertaining to Christmas. So why are we doing it? Because if you get the word like donner, like last time we learned the nine names of nine reindeers of Santa Claus. So you should be aware, right? It is very important, my dear students, that we are aware of everything that is happening around us, that makes us smarter, right? So if we don't know what do we mean by donor, or we are unaware of eggnog, or we don't know what elf is, so you can gradually learn. You should always learn. You can ask a person that I don't know what eggnog is, but if you know, that is so good, right? So you should be always aware about the terminology. Why are we doing it? Specifically Christmas related words, because you're going to go for so many Christmas parties, you're going to be a part of festivities. So you will be a person who's all aware, right? Wouldn't that be so cool? So awareness brings a lot of great attitude in your personality. You become smarter, you become more confident. So you should be all aware about these fantastic words that are pertaining to Christmas, right? So you have learned eggnog. The second is elf. So I am sure you're clear. So elf, these are small. It's usually these characters are not in real life, but these are considered to be Santa's little helpers. That's how the mythology talks about it. Okay. So now two words pertaining to Christmas vocabulary starting with letter E. So what are we going to do? We are quickly going to make a sentence on the word elf, right? So think about it. So the sentence that I have made, we are not explicitly using the same meaning, but we are trying to gather the context, gather the meaning, and frame a sentence on it. So you can similarly make an attempt. Go ahead, make a sentence. See, at times we are not sure how to we use the word. So when you'll make a sentence, you'll get this clarity, right? So to get this clarity is very important. We bypass the steps of making sentences, but at times we are not clear with the usage. How do we use the word? That is very important, right? So it is just not to know the meaning of the sentence. You might know the meaning of the sentence, but you might not know how to use it at the right place. That's also important, right? So that is the reason I keep on emphasizing to make sentences. Retention is one point I've always been talking about. Second interesting point is that you learn the right usage. You understand that in which context the word is going to fit in, right? So I hope you agree. Yes or no? Let me know. Oh, this rhymes. Yes or no? Let me know. Right? So let me know and make some lovely sentences with the word elf. Everybody keep going. Make some great, interesting sentences so that we can have fun, and we are so spirited in Christmas. So we should not, miss making sentences. Great. So we have some lovely sentences coming our way. That is so, so good. Wonderful, wonderful. Great, great. So happy to know that. You are my rock stars, aren't you? Great, great. Kudos, pat on your back. Applause for you. Let's move to the next word. The next is elation. So, a state of euphoria. So, what is euphoria? Euphoria means a state of extreme happiness. Okay. So, I'll just write the meaning of the word euphoria also for you. This means extreme happiness. When you're elated, right? When you're extremely, extremely happy, your happiness reaches no bounds. You can't contain your happiness. You use the word elation. So instead of saying I'm very happy, say I'm elated, right? Nice, no? That will leave an impression, that will leave an impact, and that is going to, bring an impact on your terminology and on your usage and the way you communicate, isn't it? So Harry was elated to see his father on Christmas. So that's how you can use it in a sentence. Euphoria is a state of extreme happiness. So EU stands for something which is good, right? So it's a positive word, positive root. There is another very popular word, euphony. So it's a pleasant sound, right? So I know I'm slightly getting digressed, but I thought we are doing this euphoria. So there's euphony, there's euthanasia, a lot of words that start with the root eu. So we are going to discuss this separately, but I'm sure we are sorted with the meaning of elation. So elation means a state of extreme happiness. Euphoria is extreme happiness, and we have used it in a sentence also. Why don't you make a lovely sentence? See all the positive words around, right? So that's what I'm loving the most about this series. We are just doing the positive words, hearty words, full of pleasant, pleasantness in them, right? So that's so amazing. That's, soaking in the spirit of Christmas, getting positive vibes around, right? Spreading vibes positive vibes around. So quickly make a wonderful sentence, and do let me know, when was the last time you felt extremely happy, you felt elated. Let me know, let me know. I'm very interested to know that. I'm all ears. Or why don't you make a video and put it on a Fundoo Class mobile app and on our Facebook page or on Instagram? Right? Tell me no, let me know one story where you were extremely happy, where you were elated, right? And don't forget to use the hashtag Fundoo Class Live, right? Please do that. Great, great. So I hope everybody has made the sentence. So we have learned three words. What are the three words that we have learned so far? Quickly, let me know what are the three words that we have learned. So we'll write those three words. First is eggnog. Very good. Second, okay, elation. That's on the screen. And the third is elf. Right. Very good. So I hope we are clear with the words. We are sorted with the meanings. We are sorted with the understanding of the context. Let's move to the next word. The next word is Eve. So I'm sure you must have heard of this Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. Very popular, very popular. You'll find these words, this word, these terms, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, around you, right? So the Christmas Eve is 24th of December, the day before the special day. And New Year's Eve is again 31st December, the day before the Christmas day, right? So that's how we use the term Eve. So you must have seen a lot of times, New Year Eve, how are you going to celebrate your New Year Eve or your Christmas Eve? So in Christmas, during the time of Christmas, when there is Christmas Eve, special prayers are offered in churches. You remember yesterday we did this chapel, cathedral and church. I hope you remember. If you have not seen the video, please watch the video. We did the difference between chapel and cathedral and the difference between cathedral and church, right? So prayers are offered in cathedral, in churches, or in chapel at the time of Christmas Eve. Okay. So I hope you are clear with the meaning. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to frame a sentence. Quickly do that. Let's have some lovely sentences coming. Use your imagination. Start making some, simple sentences so that you understand how the word is being used. And gradually, once you are comfortable, you can increase the difficulty level and complexity of the statements that you make, right? Great. And what are your plans for Christmas Eve? I'm eager to know. What are you going to do? Quickly let me know in the chat section. What are you going to do during the Christmas Eve? Any plan that you have made for yourself? Do let me know. Right. And why don't you make an interesting video? See if you can make so many videos, right? And that's how we'll be celebrating Christmas together. You make the videos, we'll watch, right? And it would be so much of fun. So I would be very excited to comment and see the videos. What are you doing for Christmas? How are you decorating your Christmas tree? What are your plans for Christmas Eve? Make such videos. So this will help you become better with your communication skills. That helps you get confidence. You learn how to put your ideas in words, how to present yourself, right? And this is going to make a lot of a difference in later stages of your life, when you are in college or when you are in your jobs, when you are facing people, meeting new people. If you have got good communication skills, you're able to express your ideas, that really leaves an impact, my dear students. So if you have that hesitation, if you are scared, these are little things that will help you become confident. So Fundoo classes are providing you such a wonderful platform. So why don't you make use of such platform, right? That will give you a lot of positive energy, positive vibes, and that's what we are doing, right? Christmas time, so all happy, positive words, positive, encouraging videos coming our way. So I'll be eagerly waiting for the videos. Okay. So I hope we are sorted with the word Eve. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to move to the next word. Are we good to go? Anybody has got any doubt, you can put it in the comment section. Any word which is not clear, anything that you have not understood, please do let me know in the chat section. Great, great, wonderful, wonderful. Kudos. You are so amazing. You are brilliant, my dear students. That's the spirit. Let's move to the next word, which is endearing. So, what do we mean by this word endearing? Endearing means arousing feelings of affection or admiration. So, arousing is creating, okay? So, manifesting, okay? We can say manifesting. Manifesting means coming into the scene. Affection is love, admiration is appreciation, okay? So that's what the words mean. Endearing, that's how you're going to pronounce it. So it was endearing to see the efforts Christine made for the orphans. So remember when we were doing the series, which started with the letter D, we did this word donations, right? So it's time to do that, right? So when you will do donations, that will be endearing for other people, right? So if you'll put effort to bring smile on people who are less fortunate, right? Wouldn't that be so amazing? So when you see somebody doing good for others, you have that feeling of respect, that feeling of appreciation, that feeling of gratitude. You know the similar feeling when Sonu Sood was helping. You know the actor Sonu Sood, very popular actor. So during the time when there was complete lockdown and people had so much of difficulty, you know how much Sonu Sood did for humanity, for people. And isn't it wasn't that experience endearing? Didn't you have that feeling of gratitude? Or when you see our army personnel, in such cold frigid temperatures, in such hardships, protect us, don't you have a feeling of intense gratitude for them, right? So that feeling is endearing, right? So it was endearing to see Christine, to see the efforts Christine made for the orphans. So it will be endearing for me also if I would know that you are being generous this Christmas, you are donating, you are spreading smiles, you are bringing happiness in your small little way. Yeah, it would be fine if you can just distribute 5 or 10 chocolates. That's also great. That's also meaningful. That's also how you're making a difference. Even if you're just you got 2 chocolates and you thought of giving one to a person who's less fortunate, to a kid whom you found on traffic light, that would be also such an amazing thing to do, right? So we can do our little deeds can make such a huge difference. It can create such an impact. Maybe you are doing it and somebody gets inspired, right? So do this, right? Let's make Christmas beautiful for everybody around us, right? So I hope you're clear with the word endearing. And now it's time to make such lovely sentences. So my dear students, make some amazing sentences. Everybody, please do that. Let's have some beautiful sentences coming. Every sentence that we are going to make would be a beautiful one, because we are soaking in the spirit of Christmas. We are celebrating Christmas, and we are all up for learning new words, special words pertaining to Christmas. So it's indeed a very special series for us. Okay, we have lovely, lovely sentences coming. So before we proceed further, we have learned 5 words. Can we have 3 words that you can put in the comment section that we have learned so far? Three words, any three words. We have learned total five words. So you can just write three words that we have learned so far before we begin. Everybody put your answers in the chat section. Everybody do that. Okay, elf, yes. These are mischievous little characters that are considered to be Santa Claus helpers. That's right, that's right. That's what we mean by the word elf. Very good. Okay, we have some more answers coming. So we have endearing coming. So we have seen usually the students are writing the words which are there on the screen. Okay, next time I'm going to change the screen and then ask you the words. Endearing is arousing feelings of affection or admiration. And what else did we learn? We learned eggnog. Okay, so we also learned elated, right? So these are few words that we have learned. So I hope you're not going to, forget these words. You're going to remember these words, right? So it's time to take a break. So quickly go, take a break, have a glass of water, come back with a lot of excitement, right? So brimming with energy, have some almonds or have some dry fruits or have some chicky or anything that you like which is healthy. No chocolates, okay? No colas. Strict no, not in Tuhi ma'am's class. They're not healthy. So I would want my students to have such amazing habits, be in terms of learning, be in terms of eating, so that you come out to be young, bright, positive, enthusiastic individuals who are spreading happiness around, who are inspiring the society, right? So quickly take a break, take a tiny whiny break, have a glass of water, come back in case you would not want to have a glass of water. Do three or five jumping jacks so that you are having all the energy for the upcoming part of the session that's remaining. Everybody get going. Great, great, great. So we have some students who are coming back. Good, good, good. So it's time to move to the next word. Okay, we'll wait for a few more seconds. There are few more students who will be joining. Okay, great, great, great. Okay, good, good, good to have you back. Wonderful, wonderful. You are really my rock stars, let me tell you that. And let's move to the next word, exuberance. We're doing some nice words, elated, exuberance, endearing, isn't it? Exuberance is joyously unrestrained and enthusiastic when you are bubbling with energy, bubbling with happiness. In your happiness, you can't contain it and you're so excited. So, we have made a sentence. Chas tends to be quiet and low key. Shelly is exuberant and loves attention. So she's a person who's not going to stop herself and will indulge in fun and loves attention. So that's how we have used the word exuberance. Exuberance. Okay. So joyously unrestrained. Unrestrained is something that you are not controlled, right? You're free. So that's how we mean by this word. Joyously is, of course, when you're happy. Enthusiastic is when you have a lot of energy, positive vibes, you're excited. So enthusiastic is excited. So I hope you know the meaning of the word now. See, we're learning very interesting words today, which you can use in your day-to-day terminology to create an impact. So what are we going to do? You're going to make a quick sentence. Wonderful word, interesting word. So go ahead, make a very nice sentence. The word is very beautiful. Endearing was also beautiful. Elated was, right? So we are learning some very beautiful words pertaining to happiness, joy, right? So whenever we are talking about superlative terms, we can use these terms: exuberance, elation, euphoria, right? Endearing, such words can be used. So these are four words that you can definitely incorporate. Of course, eggnog and elf you can't incorporate in your day-to-day discussions, but these four words, what are the four words I'm talking about? I'm talking about, let me make a list here. Exuberance, of course, this is one word, right? Then elated or elation, right? Euphoria, um, then endearing. These are few words that you can use in day-to-day discussion and they are going to create a very positive impact. Let me tell you this, right? So if you use it in your day-to-day discussions and your communications, you'll come out as a person who has got polished communication skills, and that's what is the agenda of these sessions, isn't it? So come out with such come out with the usage of such lovely words. Try to incorporate in your day-to-day discussions. Don't say I'm very happy, say I'm elated. The impression you're going to be leaving would be so amazing. Let me tell you this. When we talk about these pageants where recently Harnas Sandhu has won Miss Universe, and why, what was the reason? Of course, she definitely represented our country with such great presence, but her communication skills were super amazing. You must have seen the interviews, you must have seen some reels or some short clippings on Instagram, on Facebook, on social media. So you can see, so that impact only comes when you are having strong roots. You can't learn language or you can't improve your vocabulary in just short span of time. You have to become better every day, every passing day. And how would you become better? When you put a conscious effort. Until and unless you're making a conscious effort, I mean, you have to put an effort that these are the 4 words that I've learned. Juhi ma'am has instructed me to use these words in communication. So let me find a situation, let me look around that where can I incorporate these words. When you start making such conscious efforts, your vocabulary will improve, your communication skills will become better. You will see that confidence coming. You will see you are influencing people, right? And this is very important, isn't it? So I hope I'm making my point clear. So please let me know if you've agreed, yes or no. Let me know. Okay. So I'm waiting for your responses. So let's move to the next word. Exalting. Oh my God, we are learning some super fabulous words today. So exalting is to glorify something. So exalting is when you are really impressed and you are appreciating that. So I have, how we have used a sentence, how we have used this word in a sentence. I've never before heard him excel himself in exalting the virtues of others as he has done today. So this is how we are glorifying, you're appreciating to another extent, right? So these are all superlative words. So to your glorifying means tremendously appreciating, right? So that's how you're going to use the word. Now what are we going to do? We are going to quickly make a sentence on this lovely word. Do that. Try to make a sentence which is different from the one that you have seen on the screen, right? So that you understand the usage on your own. That's very, very important, right? Great. So we have some lovely sentences coming. Kudos. Very good. Keep it up. Let's move to the next word. Emmanuel. It means God is with us. So there, in Christian mythology, you'll find there are certain characters with the name Emmanuel. It means God is with us. Okay. So that's how you can use it. Let's move to the next word, which is edible. So what is edible? Something that is suitable to be eaten. Okay. So the farm grows a variety of tropical plants yielding. Yielding means giving. An amazing assortment. Assortment means varieties of fruits and other edibles. Edibles means, so you must have seen those, if you'll get a coconut oil bottle and you will see edible oil. That means you can consume also. At times it would be written on the coconut oil bottles that it is not edible. That means you can't consume it orally. So that's what we mean by edible, something that you can eat, suitable to be eaten, right? So I hope you are clear with the word. Can we have a quick interesting sentence coming our way? Everybody please do so. Let's have a quick interesting statement coming from the very beautiful word edible. Great. It's a simple word. I'm sure it's not new to you. You must have encountered this word. It's very common word, but this definitely fits in our Christmas terminology, the vocabulary that we are building. Let's move to the next word. Enthusiastically. So we are feeling a strong excitement for something. So Kelly was waiting enthusiastically to unwrap her Christmas presents. And you know what? I am waiting enthusiastically to see your videos. So what are we going to make in our videos? We are going to find some interesting Christmas words and we are going to make a video and we are going to share on our Fundoo Class mobile app, on the Facebook group and on Instagram. And what is the hashtag we are going to use? Hashtag Fundoo Class Live. We can make some interesting videos where we are showing our Christmas tree, where we are making a Christmas wreath. And what are we going to do? We are again going to post it on our Fundoo Class mobile app, right? Or what you can do is you can use any of these words that we have learned today in sentences and make a wonderful video, right? So they have given you so many ideas, and I'm waiting for so many exciting videos. It's not mandatory that you just make one video, make as many videos, right? I will be super excited to watch your lovely, lovely videos. And you are going to use the tag Fundoo Class Live, okay? And if you've liked the session, please leave some interesting comments. I would be very happy to see your wonderful comments. Let me know what else would you be wanting to incorporate in the sessions. And please follow me on our Fundoo Class mobile app. That would be so much fun, isn't it? I'm waiting for your videos. I would love to see them. Till then, keep learning, keep revising, keep practicing. All the best. Please take care. God bless. Bye bye. Bye, everybody. God bless you. So good to have you. Bye.